So we just had a party ARX record, and this is probably the first time where I uploaded an ARX record this late into the week. I usually upload my records beforehand to try and get people into competing with everybody, and then I try to give like a basis of how to tackle the ARX record. But for this one, because it was a party ARX record, I really wanted to give it my all alongside my party. Our final time is 2:40, and we put a lot of time into meeting each other for daily runs. Because we're a global server, it's really hard to coordinate schedules and timings. For example, when it's the daytime for me, it's nighttime for Helvian. In the end, we reached a time that we're really proud of, considering that we didn't have a techer, which is very important for this quest, and I'll try and go over why it is. So for this quest, on floor 1, you're going to pull Magills down the ramp and use this floor and all of the mobs in it to charge her PV. On floor 2, I'm going to be the one going for the switch, while Helvian charges his chain, and the others pre-fire their Freetrin and their Pinion Blade. Everything will hit the Grozard immediately, we kill Snorik, ignore Raylan as best as possible, and then we move on to the next floor. In floor 3, we're going to initiate a switch timing so that we can use the left field into the right field and then back and forth. On the next floor, we're going to do our best Techer impression and use our own Taluses with subclass Techer and freeze the monkey as soon as possible as we inch closer towards the PB crystal. Floor 5 will require a lot of coordination between the team. This is where voice chat comes in handy, and we're going to be coordinating a 1 out of 64 chance to all crit a ring wedge during its gem weak point while it's blighted and marked with Nidhogger's debuff. So floor 1 is probably the most annoying one of all, and that's because there's a Calcundo somewhere in the map throwing kick slashes at you and everyone in your party, and you can't really know when it's gonna come. The main strategy of floor 1 is to pull Magills down the ramp. As you can see, Helvian is pulling down Magills by pulling aggro first and foremost. For me, I need to charge PB as soon as possible, and this is with Orgsys 5, Techer sub, and max add-ons. It was really important for everybody to have their PB ready for Monkey's elemental down. In floor 2, this is probably the worst part for me, and that's doing these jumps. I didn't want to play it safe, I wanted to go fast, so I really need to learn how to manual wall jump off the walls. And usually this would be really easy, but because of that green square, it counts as a hitbox, so if you're too low, you can actually jump into it and then just fall off completely. Snorik can be so unpredictable, and there's a Raylan running around swiping at you, so you have to be really careful and aware of all of your surroundings while you're trying to target the Grozard first and foremost, and then break the head, and then wait for the head to get on the ground so you can burst it down. Floor 3 is, well, now that I think about it, all the floors are pretty annoying, but this one probably takes the cake. The main strategy of this floor is to activate the switch on the left, then activate the switch on the right with proper timing so that you can alternate between the two and get 2 energy balls off at once. And because the switch damage factored in your Fixa, you wanted to use a Termina weapon so you can gamble the crits, either Termina or Fatale, but definitely not my Wix, because that wouldn't hit the weak point very much at all. So on floor 4, we do our best Techer impression and whip out our Taluses and try to freeze it ASAP. This will unveil the weak point, and then we'll burst it down as we inch closer to the PB crystal, and then we'll get the PB crystal after we kill the monkey so that we don't trip any lasers, because if you trip any lasers, then one of the heal Petoses will actually appear in floor 5. Now floor 5 required a lot of coordination, and this is when voice chat actually becomes very beneficial to an ARX record like this. I was actually in charge of saying 3, 2, 1, go, and letting the party know when to shoot the Hydra Beam so that we can hit a blighted blue gem damage triple Hydra crit with Nidhogg weaken marker. Because Ring Wedge has a gem, if it breaks, then the weak bullet would actually fall off. So we had to time it so that all 3 of our Hydras hit the gem while it was blighted at the same time so that we can get all the damage at once before the gem broke. Now, Tekker would have given us so many benefits, and that's increased potency overall, increased potency on the Zepheto floor, a proper elemental down timing on floor 4, because the sooner you elemental down the monkey, the better, and then less gradual pressings required for our weapons, so we can force the downs a lot easier on floor 5. Other than that, I feel like this run went very well, and party arcs records can be really fun, but honestly, I'm not too much of a fan of Hydra, so I really hope they do something about it soon. But yeah, that's our run. Thank you for watching.